my little artist. I hope you're doing well today. As you can tell, we are going to make a unicorn. Only today, we're going to make a unicorn out of a toilet paper tube, okay? So, and if you have some yarn at home, you can even add some hair here for the mane and some tail at the back, and I'll show you how to do that. Are you ready? This is what you need for this today. You need a toilet paper roll. You need some glue, you need some scissors, and you need crayons, markers, anything like that, okay? So, toilet paper roll, scissors, glue, crayons, markers, and then you need some kind of paper. It can be construction paper, white typing paper. If it's stiffer, it'll probably be a little bit better, but you just need some paper. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm taking my toilet paper roll and I'm going to put it up against the edge of my paper here. And then right here, I'm going to take a pen or a pencil and I'm just going to mark where the toilet paper roll ends. Then I'm going to roll it a little bit and do that again. And then I'm going to do that again. Keeping it flush, that means even with this edge of paper here. So I'm just going to keep going, then keep going, and it's kind of starting to look like a road. You know how there's a dotted line sometimes down the road? So let me show you here. So there's my dotted line. Now I'm going to cut on that dotted line. And this paper, this is going to be really too big for my roll, but that's okay. I'm going to cut it down in a minute. I'm going to take some glue. I'm just going to put glue on my finger. You could put it on a brush or the edge of the paper. And then I'm going to hold this like right here and just kind of press and smooth down the edge so it'll stick. And then you might want to put a little bit of glue. I learned this last time, like right here in the middle of the toilet paper roll like this, just so it sticks. Okay, and then I'm going to roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And then when I get here, I'm going to stop, okay, and I have all this extra edge. I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to take some glue. And I'm going to put it right here. What is the fun if you can't get messy, right? Okay, so here we go. Now you have the body of your unicorn, all right? Okay, next I'm going to take a white piece of paper and I'm going to make the ears for my body of my unicorn. So I'm going to make... I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's kind of like a triangle, and I'm going to make it a little bit longer than what I need it because it's going to go down inside my toilet paper tube. Okay, so I need to leave space for me to glue this bottom part down. Okay, and then inside of it, I'm going to color the inside of it like a smaller triangle here. And I'm going to color it just a lighter pink. I have a crayon right here ready to do that with. And you can mix. You can do a multimedia, which means media is the tool you're using. And then you can use crayons and markers, just crayons. You can mix it up. Then I'm going to cut these ears out. Okay. And I always remind my students that when you're cutting, turn the paper, not your scissors. Okay. That way, it's a little bit easier and you're not trying to manipulate your body. Okay. All right. Here is your unicorn. Okay. And now I'm going to take my little ears and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue here at the bottom. Okay, just like that. And the seam, that's where I overlapped my paper, I'm going to put it at the back so people can't see that. Okay, so these are my ears, and they can go as far down as I need them to if they're too long. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put them up just a little bit. All right, there we go. There is my ears. And then right here, for my eyes, I'm going to take a black marker. Okay. And then right here, I'm going to kind of make an arch for the eye that goes out. Kind of like that. Like the unicorn's eyes are closed, like she's like sleeping kind of, or she might be blinking. Okay, so that's the kind of eyes I'm going to make. Now, if you want to make oval eyes or regular eyes, you absolutely can. And then I'm going to take my pink crayon and I'm going to make, and actually this pink crayon isn't showing up, so let me see if I can find in my markers a pink marker. You know what? I found a red one. Red might do to make red cheeks. Okay, now over on this side, I'm going to do a red cheek. Now, you don't have to do a mouth. You could just leave it just like that, or you could do a mouth. It's totally up to you. I think for right now, I'm going to leave it like this and see how I like it. Then next, for my mane coming down, I'm going to take some yarn. Do you see my yarn here? Okay, and I wanted some pink and some purple, so I'm going to put some pink and purple here. I'm going to take about 3 to 4 fingers, either one, depending on how big your fingers are. I'm going to pinch my string here, my yarn there, and then I'm going to wrap it around just 2 times, and then I'm going to stop, just like that. And then I'm going to cut my yarn, okay, and it's going to make, I'll have to cut it at the bottom too. There you go. Here's my string. And then in the middle, I'm going to take another string and I'm going to tie. And if you need an adult's help to tie this, it's totally fine. Just ask somebody, say, hey, could you help me? Maybe even a big brother or big sister. Okay, so this is my mane. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit fuller of one for my tail. Get my string. Now, if you don't have yarn, it's no big deal. You could do it with paper. You can make a paper tail. And when I do my, I don't know if you just noticed, but when I did my tail, I did it a little bit. I did it 1 or 2 more times. I went around my hand. And now I'm going to tie in the middle of this. I'm doing a little bit different than I did it the first time. The first time I cut it and then tied it. This time I'm tying it, and then I'm going to cut it. I think that's easier. Okay? All right. Now, right here at the front of my unicorn, I'm going to take this and tuck it down inside here. Okay? And don't worry about how long your hair is right now, because you can cut it later. No biggie, okay? And actually, before I do that, I think it might be better to go ahead and put my horn on first. So, I'm going to I think I'm going to make my horn pink. Actually, what color should I make it? I'll do pink. So, but I'm going to trace it in purple. And I'm going to make my horn kind of like I did the ears. it's going to be like a long rounded triangle, and I'm making it extra long. I don't need it that long, but I'm making it that long so that it can fit down inside my tube. And you know what? I might make it actually a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to kind of curve some lines that go up like this. Okay. And if I wanted to, I could even do every other one. Purple, pink, leave that one pink. Color this one in purple. If you have glitter and an adult in your house says it's okay, you could add glitter to this. Okay. So then I'm going to put out my horn, cut out that mistake I made. And remember, if you make mistakes, just make them happy accidents, okay? No big deal. That's what Bob Ross always used to say. No mistakes, just happy accidents. And then down here, and I want my horn to stick up above my hair, okay? So there is my unicorn horn. You could stop here and say, I'm done. Or you could take the hair that we made. Okay, here's the hair, the mane. And you could stick it down in here. And then you could, if you have a hot glue gun and an adult is there and says, yes, I'll help you with the hot glue gun. Don't use it by yourself. Then you could hot glue this and it would stay. Or you could just take masking tape, or I have some Scotch tape, and you can tape this down in there, and then it won't go anywhere, okay? Now, like I said, my mane is a little long, so I get to do a haircut. This is the only time you can cut hair, and I might do it kind of at an angle. Okay, so it's a little bit in her face. There we go. Look how cute is that? And it kind of sticks out a little bit. That's so cute, okay? And if you're like, well, I want some over here, you could even take another strand and put it over there. But I kind of like it swooping to the side. Then I'm going to take my tail, and since my masking tape is yellow, this time I'm going to use Scotch tape because Scotch tape is clear. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to tape my little tail here, if I can get a hold of it. Looky there, there's my little tail. Now, same thing. If it's too long, you can cut it. And if you cut it at an angle, it kind of goes up there. There we go. So here is my little unicorn. How cute is that? Okay. Now, if you wanted to add nostrils to it, you could add some nostrils. But you don't have to do that. So let me show you here. Okay. Ta-da! Here's our little unicorn with her punky little hair and her little tail. Okay, so I'd love to see your unicorn toilet paper rolls, and you can even make it like a little puppet. And if you remember yesterday, in a previous video, we made a monster out of toilet paper roll. So if you wanted to, the monsters and the unicorns could be friends, or you could make another unicorn and tell a story, and it's like a little puppet, all right? Okay, guys, I want to see your unicorns, so take a picture of them and post them, all right? And keep creating, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.